Hi, I'm Christy. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel here. All that I speak or write is from my perspective and a reflection of my own inner truth and authentic self. It's our free will to have perspective on things, and each is their own. You can agree or you can disagree, and all is well. This video is on clearing false identities, and I will be doing light language around this. Today's video with light language is being brought forward to support you in clearing false identities. If you're not familiar with light language, what I would recommend is that you pause the video now and read below for some insight there under more details. And there's also further insight there on false identities. This video is actually a continuation or an expansion of the first video that I did and published on authenticity. It was called to me to put these together in a sense. So I'm referencing a link below and would even recommend that you even check that one out first maybe, or even after this one. But there is a link below also. You've heard the phrase identity crisis, right? Well, we naturally search outside of ourselves for discovery, which this creates blockages. We create this sort of sabotage on ourselves. I'm going to share an image because a lot of times when I know I'm going to do light language and I have a subject matter, I will create a light language symbol. And let me share that with you real quick here. Bring that forward. Okay, so this symbol here is, it is actually not a symbol of identity or anything. The symbol itself represents creation. And it was brought forward with this subject matter of clearing the identity, because really it is taking us back to our original creation, which is our authenticity. So this is a light language code or symbol, whereas I speak a light language as well. But this also carries the frequencies and vibrations that the light language sound carries. So I'm kind of doubling up on it. But it is representing creation. What's significant here is these are the 12 tribes of creation, and this is the prime source creator here. This is the universe. So it's kind of interesting, you know, when I do these, sometimes I don't even know what they are until maybe a few days later, or sometimes it takes me a while. But this one came right when I was creating this video, so it all came together very nicely. Anyway, I'm going to leave this up for a few minutes, and be sure you look at this and get an imprint in your mind. Just kind of imprint it into your mind, because as you see this image and you hear the sounds that I will be giving shortly, you're going to have some major frequencies, vibrations, downloads, and perhaps we'll feel sensations, and you might feel things, you might get stories, you might get all kinds of things, but these are going to be working together on you. So I'm going to leave that up. And then I'm going to go back a little bit to authenticity. I see authenticity as as our love signature. We each have our own love signature, which is authenticity. Authenticity is truth, and it's love. It's peace, it's joy, it's harmony, it's freedom, it's liberation. And this is how we're meant to live and to create from these states of being. It is spiritual consciousness. False identities are wildly rampant among humanity. We've been stuck making identities for ourselves, even unconsciously, to try to bring meaning into our lives. These identities are who we think we are, should be, or what someone else wants us to be. And this is a false system that we have learned through programming and survival. These are key mechanisms created by the ego to take us away from the natural or our true nature of who we are, which is, again, our authenticity. Identities are outside of us. They're false fronts. Authenticity is inside of us. It is our truth and love. Some examples of identities here. There's so many. You could go on forever, but I just picked these three as I'm very familiar with a couple of these anyway. So the first example is creating identities around material possessions. Another one is creating your identity around your work, where you work all the time, you lose sight of responsibilities, it becomes your life, like a workaholic. Another one is being a people pleaser. That can be a big one for a lot of us, is being a people pleaser. And what these all have in common, or what the meaning behind these is really about seeking approval. It's finding a purpose, where you're trying to find your purpose or your meaning in your life. And it's also to need to be loved and to be recognized. These are just a few. There are so many more, but I just wanted to list a few examples. False fronts keep us busy and keep us from discovering who we are through attachment through something, someone, or some idea or thought. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have material possessions or work or do things for people, but I am saying that when you're creating back roads to where you live, it's going to be a long journey home. Self-love is so important in this journey. This is a big part of it, is for us to love ourselves. It's a huge part of finding our authenticity. We don't need anyone's approval. Creating these false identities, it takes us away from our true nature. So that's what I have to say at this point before I'm going to bring the light language forward. And I'm going to now stop sharing this video and get back to the, okay, here we are. So now let's do a little light language. And again, this light language is sound. It comes through as toning. It comes through as like a different language. It comes through sometimes with hand gestures, sort of almost mantra-like sometimes. So it has some different sounds. So prepare yourself. When I say that, be in your heart. Be in your heart for this, because that's what it reaches out to. It reaches out to your heart space. Try not to judge. Just be very calm. Just be a receiver. This is something to receive. And sit comfortably. Take 3 deep breaths, but 3 deep but gentle breaths, and prepare yourself. And while you do that, I'm going to do that too. But oh, one more thing. When I end this video, I will end in it. But I also wanted to let you know that I'm creating a website with some wonderful help and support. And I will have that online shortly. And I will put a link up for that as soon as I do. So now let's prepare for the light language. Tashaonaka eta kolakaima orjota paina alakuna. Tishona mahayata. Yahaina. Yahaina. Dojamakolaka'i papakin orshati. Shopahina lakutakai yatakin nama orjata Tuhay na ujamakayata. Tino mo shatakay? Ano ala kuna. Tisho mahayata ola isho akay. Tunakay ay shotapa ala. Tuna ama kujapa takayna. Daina hayana Tuhaina. Kay shunakaya palakuna. Tinohoyata ayayayata ayayata ushata pakaya mama otapa ayshata ayata pa ona ayshota kayna mahay. Namakai ushata hayana Taijun namakaya paula nama. Tayana hayata pakayana. Tujana makaya pakula kayana hiyana. Timahayayata ujatakayana ma. Taijatakai palakuna ijatakai papatakai nama alakutakai ashuta. Tujana alala uno ayanana ushatakai na hutakayana. Hutakain nama awashakai. Taino oahe papahola ujata. Tinama ajokai nama otakai papa ojakai na ala oshatakai tata omayana aina. Tujana mahaya. Tuayana a. Tuna. Shutuna ya. Tuna. Tainama jana hinala kona hinaya no jana hito kaya mashuna amakutaki jataki tamakita ujataki ujuta paki hulakahin nama shatay nama ayan ay namo ushata. Tamay arjuna ito olakay nama tushita kaya paana o kayata takayata tuja nama ay tu kana ai hutakai na dajuda 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 inama shi akai tomai shoto amaku tina asho. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.